Grand jury indicted Mayor Eric Adams,
making him the first sitting mayor of New York City to face federal criminal charges. Good day's Robert Moses outside Gracie Mansion this morning with the details as we know them so far. Robert.
Dan and Tashani, already plenty of activity here at Gracie Mansion. Just this morning, I want to show you some video we shot a few minutes ago. We saw a black SUV with a federal law enforcement officer's placard right on the dashboard, and then several officers got out and walked up the driveway and into Gracie Mansion. Unclear exactly why they're here at this hour, but we know this federal investigation has now ensnared the city's 110th mayor.
It is now my belief that the federal government intends to charge me with crimes. If so, these charges will be entirely false, based on lies.
In a statement last night, Eric Adams remained defiant after news broke that he has become the first sitting mayor to be federally charged. The U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Damian Williams, is expected to discuss details of the indictment today, according to reports. Adams is expected to surrender to authorities early next week for his first court appearance, the Post reports. Though the indictment has yet to be unsealed, he is expected to be charged with conspiring with the Turkish government to accept illegal foreign donations. According to the news organization The City, prosecutors are charging him with acting as an unregistered foreign agent because they believe he took actions as mayor after receiving donations from foreign sources. Prosecutors have been looking into whether he pressured the fire department to fast-track approvals for the Turkish embassy on the east side. Prosecutors have also been probing whether he accepted expensive upgrades on Turkish Airlines, which is partially owned by that country's government.
I will fight these injustices with every ounce of my strength and my spirit.
Brianna Suggs, the mayor's former chief fundraiser whose home the FBI raided last year, and Winnie Greco, his current director of Asian Affairs, whose home the feds raided earlier this year, will also appear in the indictment, according to the Post, but it's unclear if they will be charged. In his statement last night, the mayor intimated that the federal government is retaliating against him for his criticism of its handling of the migrant crisis.
I always knew that if I stood my ground for all of you, that I would be a target, and a target I became.
The mayor huddled with allies last night at Gracie Mansion, including his former chief of staff, Frank Carone. Reporters trailed Carone as he left.
Do you think he should resign?
Absolutely not, never.
Why is that?
Just like everybody else, innocent until proven guilty. He deserves it, they in court, and he'll have it.
Calls for the mayor to resign had grown louder even before news of the indictment landed. But he insists he is not going anywhere.
You elected me to lead this city, and lead it I will. I humbly ask for your prayers and your patience as we see this through.
And the mayor says that he is prepared to go to trial if that's what it takes here. At this hour, he has no public schedule today, although he was supposed to host an event at the Met tonight from 6 to 8. Unclear if that will go forward. Dan and Tashani, back to you.
Robert, so much to break down here. I want to ask you about the New York Times. They're reporting that a chief fundraiser is cooperating with the Fed's investigation following a search of her home. What do we know?
I think you're referring to Rana Abasova, who has been on leave since late last year. She worked for the mayor as sort of a liaison with the Turkish community. Yes, her home was raided. And typically in investigations like this one, authorities will sort of work their way up the food chain, speak to people who might have intimate knowledge and work their way toward what is ultimately their target. And here it looks like the target is Mayor Eric Adams. So at this point, we'll see what Abasova has to say about her work in the administration and perhaps any wrongdoing that she witnessed.
Robert Moses laying it out for us. Thank you. We appreciate you.